And we are live. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. So, to kind of talk about what I did last time with this. So, last time we left off, we managed to actually make it through the gate section of the string of fights we were supposed to be doing in this game. However, we then proceeded to get our asses handed to us by Weegraph, and Weegraph transformed into his monster form and proceeded to then just stomp us over. So what I told myself was I needed to do some grinding. And I did do some grinding off stream, and I followed a guide. I'll explain in a second, though. I could have swore I put my work phone on silent. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. I mentioned it last stream, but new job gave me a work phone to use, and the work phone unfortunately is subject to spam calls as much as anybody else's phone, which fucking sucks. And I really hate those spam calls because they genuinely have ruined people's trust in answering their phones frequently. I remember in particular that story about a guy who, I think they were about a person who I believe they were lost on some kind of forest trail, and they had been called repeatedly by emergency services being like, hey, where's your location? But they didn't answer their phone because they did not recognize the number at all and thought it was a spam call. It's like, it's bad. It's really bad. Yeah, so unfortunately, we're going to have to do those strings of fights over again, but I think I did enough grinding for my units to really power through. So Ramza is, and due to my focus on him to change up some things since he's fighting Weegraph on his own, he got kind of the big call on things. He's a lot stronger than everybody else, but no one else here is lacking on stuff. So I did a little bit of off-stream grinding. I got Combo up to close to the level I want to eventually change him to Black Mage so that he can level up to Summoner. He'll be a Bard soon enough. It's just going to take a while for him. Lilith is still slowly but surely catching up. She is the highest level Orator, and she will learn how to gaslight with the best of them. And I got more monster characters, and while I was grinding, I also recruited this Gilbart character. He was a unit that was on a random monster encounter, so I went ahead and recruited him because I figured why not? Because honestly, recruiting these guys is far faster than recruiting these guys via like the random encounters has me far more of an on-level team versus recruiting them from the Warriors Guild, because they only start at level 1 and you have to level them up really slowly but surely. So yeah, but I did do some more stuff. I did some more job point spending for some of the other units that I've got. Why do you have 600 job points for... Why do you have 600 job points for White Mage? How did you get 600 White Mage job points? The fuck? Anyway, so the guide that I found, I looked it up and I found that apparently a guide said that having... God damn it. The dual wield skill from Ninja alongside Monk for some good martial arts is about as handy as you can get with Ramza's potential skill set against Weegraf when he's fighting on his own. So that's good to know. And then if I have the Tailwind skill from Metal, that also helps him as well so that he can increase his speed repeatedly. I wish I could have gotten the Shockwave skill, but maybe in the Wallace fight we could get enough. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning suddenly. God damn it. Agrius also leveled up a lot. I had thought about maybe changing her to something different, but given that we're kind of in an important story battle right now, I think it's best that I hold off on that. Because we had her on Archer before, but I have her on an Archer, then I have to exchange the items out for something else, and I don't, for Holy Sword things, and I do not want to do that. So, yeah, and plus there's this last skill. I'm going to grab that real quick. So, now she's almost maxed out entirely on her skills. I just need to get her this Beastmaster, and then we're done. And, yeah, Mustadio, I'm keeping him as an Orator too, because I don't know. I think it is just Orators and Chemists and his machinist jobs that use guns, right? Yeah. I mean, I could have him just... No, he's max level Chemist. So I guess he'll just stay as an Orator, because he's really good with his pistol, and I do not want to leave him without that. And this guy, I was planning on making him... Yeah, I was going to make him a ninja. So we need to get him up to level 5 thief, which will take a little bit. I was going to make... Honestly, maybe you could stay time mage, because I've not really had much of a need for the... I've had no real need for the... I've had no real need for the Arithmetician. Like, I'm not really seeing the usefulness of the Arithmetician right now, frankly. And yeah, we got this one. The monsters have been spawning more and more in my party, and it's rampant. It is like a Pokemon daycare center. Our Black Mage here, Aran, I taught him the highest level Thunder skill, because I learned apparently that this is a good thing to have for the event of this fight. Which one of these had the half MP? I think it was Summoner. Yeah. I've thought about changing this guy to Summoner so that he can get up to 1,000. So he can... but then that gets rid of his magic boost. But having MP cost... Because, like, 48 MP is, like, 2 uses of those. So, I think we'll change him to Summoner for the purposes of our battle upcoming, and that's kind of it. And Guston, I managed to make him a Bard, and I got him to sort of show off his Bard skills in a few random fights. And I learned what this means, like what his skills mean. So the Bard skills are like this. You have them start a song, and then much like how you'd have a bard in D&D or something, they play one song throughout the entirety of a conflict until they otherwise are changing a tune, as it were. And so long as a tune is being played and they don't die, the effects of it continue. So like Life's Anthem here, for instance, when I was having him play this during a random encounter, each time it would land on his turn, my units would heal for 17 HP. So, yeah, the Nameless song is pretty useful, like having benefits just kind of roll out randomly, that's really handy. And I can definitely see the utility of the Bard. The only thing is that Bards are not very defensive at all. If I can find where his equipment is. Yeah, not entirely defensive, and their harps do not give good damage at all. So, yeah, bearing all that in mind, I don't think I will have a Bard in the party for the fight against Weegraph. May as well fight. I did also try to fix equipment up for the party to make sure that they're actually equipped up and ready to go. To the best of my ability, at least.
I am committed.
Ready.
Let's have it. Van calls.
All right.
It's time.
So, yeah, I just had done a lot of grinding. I couldn't do the full weekend of grinding like I wanted to because I had a busy as shit weekend, so I couldn't get to everything I wanted. But I got enough, and I got some of the vital stuff, like getting ROMs up to speed. So hopefully, Weegraph won't be as much of a problem now. And he also has Chakra now, so he can heal himself without using items, which is huge, because I was burning through a whole bunch of high potions while I was, you know, fighting both him and his demon form. Okay, I want to see what Holy looks like. Because we've not used that skill in any capacity. It was recommended to me by a chatter who was around, I think, when I fought Gafgarian. Alright, how is Holy? God damn! Okay. Shit. Wow. Okay, so yeah, Ramza with his new dual wield, no weapons. Yeah, he's one-shotting things. He's good now. I think he can punch Weegraph straight in the face now with no issue. Probably do a Leon RE4 suplex for good measure.
Here I go.
Do you have Geomancy? No, you don't. Oh, she's out of range. Oops.
Come on.
Besides all that, something else I had done recently, I had finished the second book of the first Law trilogy by Joe Abercrombie, Before They Are Hanged, which I really enjoy how Joe Abercrombie writes characters. Like, I've mentioned it a lot of times before, but I genuinely like how he writes characters.
This is what
Like, I would say that he has become one of my top favorite authors for a while now. Like, it's because I've been enjoying going through his books from Half a King to The Devils to First Law trilogy, and I'm just like, yeah, I would love to see more from him in the future. I want to read more and listen to more from him, which I've got plenty to do so. It's just a matter of like getting to them though, because his books are really popular. So going on Libby to get books from him is gonna be a toughie. All right, golden hairpin. Ooh.
Are you happy? Thank you. Are you happy, Benny? Are you happy? Will that be all?
Will that be all? Alright. Okay. Literally just before. So yeah, I finished that, and it's going to be a bit before I actually get access to the third of the First Law trilogy, the final one. So we're going to have to wait and see on that front. As for other things, I'll probably go back to Alchemized, because I'm still in the middle of that, and we left off on some pretty big cliffhangers. And that's a very good listen as well, like very good book. Really interesting world building, revolving around matters of necromancy meets post-industrialization. It's a very interesting setting that I would recommend wholeheartedly. It's not for the faint of heart, but it is a good one. But I still have a lot more to go through for audiobooks. More than, like... Although I will admit, I am kind of breezing through a lot of these audiobooks that I got really quickly. So... Evident to say, I'm gonna be busy with these. Like, I also am wondering about what other books I can listen to from Christopher Bielman, who did Black-Tongued Thief and Daughter of War. There's one book that I see a several months hold for on Libby that's really... It sounds cool, but it must be really good. From John Gwynne, The Shadow of the Gods, which isn't even that long. It's just it's really fucking popular. But for Libby, at least, the next audiobook that's on the docket is Daggerbound by T. Kingfisher, which is probably a sequel to Swordheart, which is one that I really liked. Then after that is The Fisherman by John Langan. I just hear it's really good. And then Last Argument of Kings from Joe Abercrombie, and then The Shadow of the Gods. So that's where I'm sitting with all this right now. Oh, excuse me. That was my neck. But yeah. That's kind of it. I've got a lot of other books, but for now, that's my immediate plan for my listening for the foreseeable future. All right. And since these guys are a bunch of undead...
Where to?
Okay, so they're all ganging up on her. So we'll have Ramza go in and start punching shit.
Here I go.
There we go. Oh, she's down. Uh-oh. Probably because they kept attacking her. Alright. How about we use a raise? I might need to get a rise for him. So at the very least, he brings people up to full.
Ready.
And then raise on you.
How can this be? You'll pay for that.
There we go.
I must concentrate.
What to do?
And then you can finish this off. There we go. Also, ad break in 3 minutes. Heads up. Alright, sorry, I was checking something real quick. Okay. Yeah. I think I should be good. So, Castle Gates. Hopefully things will go more smoothly this time and I don't have to break out the Minotaur. It was really funny, though, that on a whim I just decided to, Yeah, I was just checking Blue Sky for something. I saw something and I got distracted by a thread. Okay, so there's a different layout. So I'd like to level him up here. And I want you and you and Alright, ads are starting though, so 3 minutes, then an hour of no pre-rolls after, so be right back, everybody. Hydrate, stretch, do whatever you need to do. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Alright. Now, let's get... I don't know who to have for my third. What skills did you have? Time magic and... You know what? Yeah. But I'm gonna have you over here.
You can rely on me.
Yes. That should work. And yeah, this was the brother and sister Marak and Rafa. I know her name starts with an R, but I keep forgetting if it's Rafa or something else. So yeah, the conflict here being like, brother, you don't realize that the Duke is actually a piece of shit, and Marak is like, doesn't matter, like, even if he is, he still saved us, and I am loyal to a fault.
I will not falter.
And I remember these archers giving me a fucking hassle and a half on this fight. And then Agrius is like, you gotta take him out. And then Mustadio at some point will go like, I promise not to kill him. And in the midst of this horrible war situation, Ramza will just go like, oh, you Mustadio, of course you'd make a joke at this time. Lol, 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 lol. Thankfully, it doesn't feel entirely Marvel writing, so, you know, as I said, the writing in this game has been really, really fucking good. Alright, I'm gonna cast Haste. And of course, 2 out of 3 miss. Okay, awesome. Protect and protect. Evasion. Alright. Cool.
I will fulfill my mission.
I will be dead.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, they're random. Oh. Okay, and... Nice. Alright, and then have you wait here. Oh god, that's gonna... Fuck. God damn it! I hate these archers.
I will fulfill my mission.
Something you can say, something that you'll hear from the TV show Archer, and also about this game. I fucking hate these archers. Like, these archers are actually really annoying the shit out of me. They annoyed the shit out of me when I first went through this fight multiple times, and they annoy the shit out of me now. Please don't miss. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. It does it. They just keep missing. They just keep fucking missing. Alright. Canala Bolt. No. Instant KO. Doom. Son of a bitch. If Ramza goes down, that is actually game over. You know, I wonder, if the fight goes longer, is there more dialogue to be had? I guess we'll see. But I need... Alright. Can you that reach? No, didn't think so. Shit.
I will not falter.
There we go. He lands 1 hit. He lands 3 hits. I'm starting over. I just got some that bad heal. That bad heal and those fucking archers. All right, this is a good party format. I'm just gonna fucking let's see. This makes me really wish I did have that shockwave move. All right, skip through this. Skip through this one. Still funny to me that guns are just a thing here. Like, I have to wonder how many instances you can end up... What other kind of instances of, like, fantasy having modern tech of some extent thrown in could work. Because, like, we have guns in Final Fantasy, and I remember bicycles in Esoteric Ebb. I remember those were definitely a thing. There we go.
What you say is true, Marak. We must settle it.
Of course, because the archers got a bunch of fucking hits off. Genuinely... Alright. Like, it'd be good to probably have some archers of my own, though, if they're that powerful and annoying.
What to do?
I'm just trying to... Maybe I should just look into having more archers, because I remember some archers in the earlier parts of this playthrough were actually quite strong for me. So that should be something I ought to look into. Alright, actually, I want you to move down here. That way, there can be someone else that'll revive them when they go down. There we go. Alright, he's down. Cloak evasion, nice. And then we're gonna try have you raise him.
My turn.
And then you're gonna go to these archers.
Onward. Take this.
You got doomed, so that's good. Problem is, they go directly after each other. Cura. There we go. There we go. And now you're out of range of their shot, I hope. They're not that defensive, considering the skills that I've got, which is good.
Where to begin?
Alright, then skill, heal up.
Here I go.
We're getting close to having him learn Shockwave. It's just a bit more gradual. Because Shockwave's pretty decent, since what it is literally just a straight line attack that monks can do. It seems like monks are just generally really strong in this, and also cost effective, because you don't have to spend equipment besides armor on them. Like, they don't need weapons. They are the weapon. They are the weapon. Jesse. Mr. White, why are you dressed as a Final Fantasy monk? Jesse, I am the weapon. Yeah, and then this guy comes out and he's like, oh no, they just turned into monsters and started attacking everybody. But then one guy said, jackpot, just like in that Kim Possible scene. You know, I only really know about Kim Possible through some of the clips that I had seen in the internet. I think maybe I caught like 1 or 2 episodes max, because I didn't have Disney Channel growing up when I was younger. And yeah, we have the fight's happening. Soldiers are like, get the fuck out of here. And the princess is, or Alma's rather, not princess, Alma's running. Because the deal is that this faction that's working with the church has the Zodiac Stones, and they're able to transform into demonic forms to further fight and just be super powerful. We had that with the Cardinal Delacroix. So it's evident that they want their own political agenda. But then this Grand Duke was like, I know all about your plan with the Zodiac Stones, and I want in. Otherwise, you're not going to get shit back from us. And this leader was like, you really thought you had something here, didn't you? And proceeds to transform and just completely wreck everybody. Wait, no, didn't mean to click save. I meant to do this.
Yes?
Yeah, it's 500 to get that half MP. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit before I can afford that.
I rather like this.
I rather like this. Now, do you have... God damn it, I did it again.
Me?
My magic bot. Yeah, we're just going to have it be this. All right.
Do you want something?
Maybe I should change this guy. You know what? Let's have him be my archer.
If you're sure.
Equip pole arms as an archer. That'd be interesting. No. Learn some abilities. That should work. All right, let's commence the fight. So we'll have the archer, we'll have, I think it's like 5 units we can have, so we'll plan this out a little. And I'm going to skip the cutscene because we'd seen that before when I was going through this. So, Agrias will be up here, our archer will be here, and I would like... Time Mage to haste everybody, and our Black Mage. Well, actually, no. Mustadio can hamper units. I think that was also part of the guide that I had read. So, where are you? There you are. Alright, about as good as we can get it. Let's see if we can get past it this time. And Wheatgraft's like, oh, I still believe in my ambition for a better future for people, but I'm working under the church because they are actually the ones that can get results instead of what my rebellion could have. Because we kind of squashed his rebellion. Are you fucking shitting my balls right now? How fucking... Oh, he also has Shockwave. Asshole. Alright. In that case... What if I Shockwaved him back?
Oracite is the work. They are heroes of a...
Already gone through that. All about Oracite and how wrong and evil it is. Can't use abilities. And he's too far for me to do anything.
Now then.
The one time... Alright. I'm gonna spam some Tailwinds and boost my speed. Are you... See, all that could be good so long as, you know, I hit my fucking attacks. You could have the best strategy ever, but RNG is still going to make you its bitch by the end of the day.
Now then. It's time.
Maybe it'd be better if I just went for, Maybe it'd be better if I just went for a straight attack on him. Fuck it. Jesus Christ! Comical. That's just fucking funny. I think that guide fucking lied to me. Oh, Pummel can't go upstairs. I see. Well, this is just unfortunate. I didn't think I'd end up getting worse results than my old try on this fight, but I guess I was proven wrong there.
Now then.
Tailwind.
It's done.
I'm just gonna be spamming Tailwind and Chakra to get myself up. Supposing he doesn't get a critical on me. Knowing my luck, maybe he might. Because I can hit him really hard for skills. It's just, unfortunately, very unfortunately, he's been blocking my hits. Because, you know, shields are a thing. And I feel like maybe the guide I was using didn't fucking account for that. Because, like, it said, oh yeah, easy one, go through and just make him like a dual-wielding monk. Yeah, that's good. Except, you know, when he blocks my fucking punches. So, you know, random chances, it happens.
Now then.
All right, now.
It's time.
All that build up and it's... I'm not getting silence off as easily as he is. This is some wild ass shit going on here.
It's time.
I essentially just have to play keep away. That's it. Like, I'm trying to get this to do the Tailwind strategy, but I don't think it's working for me.
Careful.
Watch. Just watch it happen again. Gets the shockwave off. I feel like if I just get my health over 200, then things can be different. I mean, at the very least, I'm not spending high potions like crazy, so that's nice.
Careful.
Now then. It's time.
Is it equipment? Is it an equipment situation? Is that why I'm having such a problem? Grants immunity to various. Oh. Okay, well, that's not good. Grants immunity to instant KO. Raises magic attack. Those need to go off of him. Alright, so next time I die, I'm just gonna fucking... Yeah, next time I die, I'm just gonna fucking give him some different equipment so that he has not those, because those are not needed. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, Ramza, get those fucking shoes off. Grants float, raises movement and jump, sleep and doom, confusion charmed, immunity immobilized, immunity to slow, immobilize disable, raise physical attack power. I think those were the ones recommended. Yeah. Come to think of it, actually, what does Agrias have? Elven Cloak. She gets the cloak dodge with that, so I think I'll keep that on her. Stadio. Let's go with Reflect Ring. Oh, wait, you... Fuck. Someone else already had that. Oh, well. Aran. Giving you the... Didn't I get a really good ring that increases something? There it is. Yeah. Boosts a whole bunch of stuff.
We will triumph.
Ready. As you wish.
Stadio. Yeah,
I won't disappoint.
let's do that. Okay,
It's time.
let's see if that's any better. Now that the power gauntlets are equipped, maybe... We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And there. Just get started on this. And then he's going to do his thing there. Unfortunately, those are just a guaranteed hit.
Kevin.
It really feels like tables have turned on me with this, with me spamming that with Agrias all the time.
Now then.
My mobility's now shot, unfortunately.
Kevin.
It's time.
Do I have something that boosts his mobility? I think I do. Let me see. Movement 1. I need better movement. Jump 1, you already know that. And this had... You have movement 2 for Thief. Honestly, he doesn't really need the power gloves. Or the power gauntlets. Not power gloves, that's a Nintendo product. What if float? Just to see. Confusion, stop, berserk, French. Literally all the ones I would hope that he could be resistant to, except silenced.
We will triumph.
Wait, that just... We'll see how that goes.
Ever ready.
She's fine. Stadio, I'm changing your equipment so that you don't die as easily. And the Time Mage. You should get that too. And
You can rely on me.
alright. Maybe with float boots, Ramza can do something different. Ye old Heelys that are capable of making him float on ground. You know, I never actually had Heelys when I was a kid. I saw people use them before, but I don't think I could get the balance down on those.
Now then. It's time.
Wait, no, he can hop across.
Now then.
Oh, is this? Ooh, hello. Oh, I'm not gonna look this good horse in the mouth. Put as much distance as I can between me and him.
Auracite is the work of demons, not of...
Alright, there. Then he cowards out. Then he transforms. Okay. Speed up my time mage. Are you kidding me? Okay. All right, one got silenced. Will leg shot work? Leg shot can work. Fuck. Wait, who got hit? Oh my god, it followed them. Right, because he can do it to unit specifics as well. Okay, whoever said this fight's a cakewalk in that guide, you're a fucking liar. I have no other words for you other than you are a goddamn liar. And it's not. It won't even be worth it to try and revive my people with Agrius. Okay. Yeah, I think that guide was talking out of their ass. Genuinely. I have no other words for it.
Auracite is the...
Because, like, my chances right now with all of this was, like... Yeah, it's just kind of gone tits up.
a thrumming in.
I will miss.
Okay, it was just on Mustadio because he fucking hates him for some reason. Okay. Better. Instead of wiping out 3, you only got 1. Hey, Combo, how's it going? We are just now trying to get this settled out. Oh god, she got hit. Shit. So basically, Combo, I followed a guide that was supposed to be able to help me potentially go through this fight, but I think that guide was kind of, you know, wrong. Because I don't know if it's my RNG chance or what, but I've been having some shit luck. How are you doing? I've been having some bullshit luck. Like, with that in particular, that's been a real pain in my ass. How are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm focused because like I'm more frustrated, if anything, because like I can't get Tailwind off. Fuck it. You know what I'm gonna do?
Let's try.
That guide had the right idea by having Ramza with martial arts so that he can use chakra, but in no way has... yeah. And I can't do... I can't dual wield spears.
Let's try this.
Could do dual wielding swords. That's an idea. Why not? Just throw spaghetti at the wall at this point. Because that guy just was fucking wrong. That guy is just straight up... Like, I have not seen any good results out of that.
Is it?
I shall do my best.
No, don't commence yet. But yeah, hope you're doing alright. I'm just frustrated because, like... I spent a lot of time grinding up my units thinking that I could genuinely get a good result out of this, and then this shit happens. Like, again, as I said, in RPGs, you're always up to the whim of random chance. It's just, it just happens that way. Unfortunate, but oh fucking well. Alright, I am gonna take off those fucking red shoes. Oh, right, the red shoes were the mobility thing for me. In that case, physical and magical power. I don't really need that. All right. Yeah, hope things are all right for you. Fall's coming up, so thankfully, at some point,
By the gods.
thankfully, we'll be able to see some more fall weather because I really want to wear more jackets. In particular, I'm going to be excited to wear some fall fits that I want to do for the Rise Against concert I'm going to in October. So, I don't know if I've informed in full about this concert, but, you know, Rise Against going to be coming to my state. I hope it does. Yeah, I'm sick of this fucking weather. But yeah, I learned about the Rise Against coming to my state, and the reason why I learned about it was because I was looking at... Okay, so you know how on YouTube they'll have like concert list recommendations for bands that you're listening to if they're close enough to your area? Or at the very least, like touring. Like, it'll have touring info in the description. Teen Mortgage is a band that I fucking love a lot, especially in recent years. And they had recently started touring, and I'm like, oh shit, cool. And at one point, they were in my state last year, I think. I think it was last year. And unfortunately, I did not have the days off to use, because at the time, I was going to save them up for MagFest. So I missed out on that. But I got my chance again. So this October, they are going to be performing with Rise Against alongside another band called Alkaline Trio. Don't know anything about Alkaline Trio. I've listened to Rise Against when I was in high school, I think. And then Teen Mortgage is Teen Mortgage. I hear they really tear the house down when they're on. So I'm excited for that. And I even... So, in the wake of how my outings have gone, I have taken it upon myself to be a bit more conscious about my fits, going to places like screenings, conventions, concerts, stuff like that. And for this concert that I'm going to, I have opted to go for a fit that I think would be fairly punk, I think, as an aesthetic, potentially. Also, that didn't really work out very well. I think Dragoon might be the way to go, because honestly, this has not been serving me very well. Fuck it, I'm changing him back to Dragoon. Like, this has just been disastrous. Anyhow, as I was saying, the fit in question that I'm planning on is a long sleeve shirt that I really like that I got from a clothing store, like I think it was last year. Yeah, I think it was around last year because it was my dad's birthday, where we went to this pizza place that was excellent, and there was a clothing store across the street, and I got a really cool shirt that's got like this design of trees and encircled trees. It was really nice. And then I have this, I don't know how you describe it. You know, whenever you see a jacket in a design or something that's like a leather jacket and it looks like it has a hoodie under it, but it doesn't. It's like a hoodie part sewn onto the underparts of the jacket's flaps. I have one of those, and considering that it's going to be October, I don't anticipate it to be cold very much because we would be indoors at this venue.
Very well.
But I don't want to take any chances.
Let's try this.
I don't want to take any chances with the weather on that front. And then for my shoes, I'm gonna wear these like black combat boots that I've had for a while that I've used for my Nero cosplay and my Superboy cosplay. And then the real odd duck of the outfit, a while back, my dad texted me out of nowhere being like, hey, what's your waist size? And I'm like, 32. And the reason why he asked me that is because he got me a kilt. Like just a black kilt. He got me that out of the blue. He was like, yeah, saw it was on sale and I wanted to get you one. And I'm like, all right, so I am now the owner of a kilt. And I don't think there's anything more punk than rolling up to a punk show of Rise Against, Teen Mortgage, and Alkaline Trio wearing a kilt. So, yeah, and I gotta say, that kilt is fucking comfortable. All right, but yeah, that's something that I've been doing a lot more lately whenever I've gone thrift shopping for clothes is just thinking on fashion, thinking like what would look good with my style, since, you know,
I won't disappoint.
like I don't intend to ever be like, oh, I'm like gonna coordinate every single thing, but just stuff that generally looks good and isn't too ostentatious. Like, think more Bleach. Think more like Bleach cover arts done by Tite Kubo and less JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like, I saw this mentioned in some comments in videos I've seen talking about fashion and anime and stuff, but JoJo's is stuff you see on a runway. Bleach and most other like splash pages you see from mangaka or anime openings, those are like fits you see on Harajuku style fashion streets or something someone casually wears at a coffee shop. See, that's the other thing, is that having the heavy armor also helps me heal better. I forgot to change. Fuck. That's fine. You know what? No. I need to...
Foresight is the work of deep.
I need to change back to the chakra to heal up. Unless... There he goes. Also, ad break in about 5 minutes, heads up. But yeah, everybody's got their own personal style, you know, colors they tend to gravitate towards. Actually, question for you all. Whenever you, like, get dressed for going out shopping, or if you're going out to do errands or something, what's usually your color scheme that you go with? Like, just curious, what's your color scheme? Because for me, predictably, as you can see on my model, I do wear blue. I also wear black and white and gray. Like, those are kind of my four. Blue, black, white, gray, and the odd throw-in of maybe, like, highlights of something else, but that's pretty much it. But everybody's got their own style, so I'm kind of curious, what do you all usually go for if you're going to be dressing up for something that's, you know, a special occasion, or even if you're just kind of going out and doing stuff?
Power thrumming. Where to?
All right, who's getting hit? My black mage, okay.
Behold my might.
Well, we're fucked. All because I likely also forgot to have chakra on for Ramza. Oh man, this fight. Because, like, in theory, I should have a lot of things going for me on this, and it's just falling apart. Change job. And then change that to martial arts. Are there... Evasive stance, poach. Attack boost is the only thing I can think of that'll fix this. But yeah, I hope you're doing okay, Combo. Because, as I understand it, a lot of things... Given what's happened, I hope things worked out with you with a car situation. Hope you're able to get moving along through that. Because that's never a fun deal. Alright. Yeah, no problem. Because, like, as somebody that's also gone through some car troubles, that shit's not fun. Like, potentially losing your means of independent travel, as well as your means to be able to go to work, that's never fun. Like, that shit sucks. It really, like, there's no other way to put it. It genuinely just sucks. Alright, so the ad break is about to start. So what I'm going to do is go into BRB while I'm settling equipment. So get yourself hydrated, stretch, do whatever you need to do. Be right back, everybody. And we're back. I did just learn some unfortunate news. So, y'all remember that game that I featured on demonstration a while back, Neverway? Unfortunately, I did just learn that Neverway is delayed to 2027. On the one hand, this is making 2027 look fucking packed for the year that's gonna be, but shit. Just shit. Cause like, I was looking forward to that one. Oh well, it happens. Game devs have to delay for a particular reason, that's fine. They just want to be sure they put the best product out there. I can be patient, it just is like, man, oh well. Another delay that unfortunately hit was Grave Seasons as well. That horror life sim game that I've been talking about a lot in the past. Yeah, that also got delayed. It was also following the announcement of them not having their demo available during the Next Fest in June. That in particular kind of stung because I was really hoping to play that on stream with you all, but oh well. I mean, as I said, you know, games take a while and have a lot of moving parts to them that can't always, like, sometimes you just want to be able to add more or potentially do some more things with your game, and it happens. So, best we can do is just support the developers and make sure and just wish them the best on everything, because Lord knows game development is, like, games and game development is just looking like a real shitstorm right now. Like, did you hear about the 2XKO deal? It was literally just announced. For those that may be unaware, 2XKO is Riot Games' like fighting game they wanted to do for League of Legends, and it was looking promising, but unfortunately, due to how long that game was in development for, and probably also not marketed very well, the team essentially, like, an announcement went out about how the game was going to not be under active development, and also that a lot of refunds, I think, are going to go through. So the game's just still going to be available for people, just it's not going to get the major updates that you tend to see for things like Street Fighter or like any other fighting game that's got an active player base. Like, not to say 2XKO didn't have an active player base, people were very excited. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. Because there was an active player base that did like the game, at least I think so. But for certain, the general feeling that people had was that the general feelings of people for the game was like, this is unfortunate, you know, because now that game's just not going to get the attention that it probably deserved or needed to continue it to be better. So, yep, fucking blows. And I also hear that apparently Marvel's Tokon, the 4-on-4 Marvel fighting game that people were fucking hyped for, apparently its beta isn't very good. Like, the PC version of the beta is apparently not the best. And it was apparently so bad that Maximilian Dude had just straight up uninstalled it when he was playing it. At least that's what I hear. I don't know the full scope of it, but yeah. There. Asshole. PlayStation Network is required for the Steam version. Oh, God, I hate that. I remember, wait, you'd think after the fucking Helldivers 2 fiasco they wouldn't pull that shit. Fucking corporations, man. Fucking corporations fucking blow. They blow shit. Yeah, like, that doesn't surprise me. But it does disappoint me severely. Like, severely disappoints me. Bring all the light. Got him immobilized. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, add that onto the list of PlayStation's cardinal sins alongside them not getting rid of physical media, alongside them getting rid of physical media. Sorry, I misspoke. Alongside them getting rid of physical media, shutting down PlayStation Studios, which was, you know, their big, like, one of their dev teams that was responsible for a lot of their cool stuff. What other sins are there? Just PlayStation just having a fucking gigantic ass ego. Like, that is basically it. PlayStation just believes that they are the biggest name in gaming and that, you know, when they do all this shit, people will still stick with them, but they should realize, no, there are other avenues that exist out there. And those other avenues are going to be, you know, available for people like Steam and Nintendo. And they shouldn't be this fucking shitty towards their fan base, or towards their player base. Like, people are going to be shutting off their PlayStation networks left and right. Are you kidding me? I think... Yeah, this is worse, actually. This is way worse than my other way I've done it. The luck is not on my side today. Alright. Idea. Fuck Mustadio. Get him fucking out of here. Replace him with the ninja, because I remember baiting Bellius out with her throw skill was really handy. Like, Mustadio's got some good stuff, but Jesus Christ, if he could... He's not got good damage output.
Certainly.
Alright, and then Ramza, we're changing you. Dragoon.
Let's try it.
Yeah, and you know, obviously there are other games, like, not to say Steam and Nintendo are perfect, they're not. They 1000% are not. Nintendo especially is not perfect. But like, in the wake of all of this complete asinine shit that PlayStation and also Microsoft are doing, ugh, let's just say there's a reason why people are not feeling super keen about the console market with future generations. It's become quite evident that people are really frustrated with how things have gone on that front. Wait, physical attack power? No, you don't need that. I think what the issue that I'm seeing with this equipment prioritization thing is that it's prioritizing defense. Alright, I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. I really wish I could save prior to a battle starting. Because, like, having to do this process over and over again, I'm gonna forget steps. Let's see. Any other things related to games? I've also been aware of one positive thing that happened. So, do y'all know that game South of Midnight? The that adventure game that takes place in like the South. I don't know if it's specifically Louisiana, but definitely inspired by Louisiana. And it was published by Microsoft, and people were pretty positive about it, and those that did play it say it was really good, but because, you know, Microsoft can eat a bag of pubes, people were really reluctant to get it, even on Steam. Well, the publishers of that game have come out to say that the game is now self-published. The game is no longer under Microsoft's banner, which, you know, awesome to see that. Glad to see that the game is no longer with Xbox, and that any money spent on it now goes to the publisher and developers of that game and not Xbox and Microsoft. That's fucking awesome. We love to see that. And with that done, I can 1000% say, expect me to play that in the future. I will for certain play it because I've just heard so many cool things about it, and using the South as a setting to inspire fantasy, I feel like is such an underutilized idea. Because, like, you know, you typically see in a lot of fantasy, it's like British-inspired things like that. But then you'll have, like, stuff like South of Midnight, where it goes like, oh no, we're gonna go fantasy in the route of, like, making a whimsical, weird bayou. And I'm like, oh, that's just rad as shit. You know? Like, again, underutilized ideas. Like, imagine a fantasy setting set in, like, the Appalachian Mountains or something. That'd be pretty fun. This fight is really draining me. Because the issue at hand is, like, the issue that I'm having is just, I'm trying to match him damage for damage right now, and, you know, him getting to move 2 turns has not really been helping on that front. Honestly, using high potions was better heals. Like, this is free, yeah, but son of a bitch. And he's gonna watch. He's gonna block. All right, he didn't block. Wonderful. There we are. Okay. Yeah.
Weegraf, what revolution?
Yeah, we've gotten this dialogue where he's like, "What revolution do you seek with this dark power?" And he's like, "I use this dark revolution power to finally go to Disneyland," or something to that effect. May as well be just as evil.
Weegraf, how do you mean to achieve this?
Did we hear this dialogue from her? I don't think so.
With power upon downtrodden souls conferred, for all in equal measure power bestowed.
What? But how?
Whence comes my power, daughter of House Oaks? The stone, of course. My fervent most desire it answered, and thus granted might untold.
You would hand out Auracite to the destitute and downtrodden? That's absurd. The Zodiac Braves numbered 12, and each possessed but a single stone.
Oh, so Weegraf wants to okay, he wants to make everybody have the same power.
Even were you to obtain them all, it's impossible to do as you claim. Unless...
To shatter the Zodiac stones and distribute them.
Now few the Auracite, this much is true. Yet what we lack, we
Or make it.
form ourselves.
So this is the revolution the stone desires. But it will not come to pass. I will not allow it.
Hollowed bolt. Alright, well, that's a waste. Yes! Oh my god. Oh, but fuck me. Alright, the ninja was the best idea here. Okay, so I had items on Ramza before this fight, or in the earlier attempts of this fight, so I think I may have to do that. Because while Chakra is nice and does heal for a decent amount if you're a monk, if you're a Dragoon or anything else, not so much. So, we'll do this. Change this to items like it was. I mean, hey, in the event I need to change around something for a fight again, at least I've got all these options. Which, that is something that I really like about this game, is that it really provides you with options. So many options.
As you wish.
And then... what if I had an archer that's that can specifically do ranged? Oh, but the melee counters...
Certainly.
I am committed.
You can rely on me.
Let's do that.
To battle.
Oh, something else. So, I will not be having a stream next Tuesday because I've got an appointment that's going to be roughly around the time of the stream and could potentially take a while. It's not anything, like, bad. It's a tattoo appointment. Gonna be getting my Dragon Quest tattoo. Jesus fucking goddamn! Alright. Yeah, so Dragon Quest tattoo. Just restart the fight. Dragon Quest tattoo is on the horizon. The fourth out of my 5 tattoos that I plan on getting that are related to franchises that are very near and dear to my heart. So that's on the docket. Yeah. Did I forget to change this equipment? I fucking did.
Oricite.
There we go. Just skip all this.
Now then.
There we go. Healed up. Can your jump reach? No.
Now then.
Oh, thank God. But yeah, actually, after the video game tattoos are done, I've been brainstorming on what other tattoos I want to get, potentially. Not in as quick of an order as I've done with my game ones, but something to do down the line. And Combo actually helped me brainstorm an idea of doing something with birch trees. Because I like birch trees. I would say they're probably my favorite tree. And with that in mind, I thought like, or Combo thought like, hey, what about birch trees in the style of like, them being close up, because birch tree bark, for those that don't know, looks suspicious, look very eerily like eyes looking at you. And Combo sent me an image that I think would be perfect for a tattoo. Like, it's so eerie because if you point out that it's bark, it looks like bark, but it also looks like eyes looking out at you, and it's really awesome. I'm just trying to figure out a good way to make it look. Alright, I'm going to take care of these assholes. Never mind. There's not a chance on Doom working on this guy. And yeah, I think, but definitely after the video game tattoos, I'm going to slow down on the tattoos for a little bit. Because while they're quite fun, they can be very expensive and time-consuming. Do that. Okay, this could work better. And then haste. Actually. Ooh, 556 damage?
Weegraph. What revolution?
Jesus Christ. Okay, that's good. All right, who got hit? The Time Mage, okay.
Weegraph. How...
Ramza needs to go revive the Time Mage. No, this was our best attempt. Yeah. Well, that was the best attempt. Going after the minions first was a good idea. The downside is, again, just having some issues on the turn order here.
Auracite is the work of demons.
Shit's rough. This fight's fucking rough.
They are here.
I'm more annoyed at the random chance than the damage, honestly. Because I feel like with the monk build that could have gone well, but the survivability of that was just fucking nothing. There we go. Spam items. Okay. Are you? Oh shit. White magic, cure. There, and then I'm gonna haste my ninja. Son of a bitch. It's that he's able to just get it off so fast. Giggity. That's really my big problem.
Auracite is the work of demons.
Like, I could try that tailwind method all I like, and nothing's really coming about it. So, yeah, like, that guide likely had some very different luck versus me, because this is some shit that I'm going through right now on this front. Like, I don't want to say it's impossible, but it definitely is looking dicey. He's gonna do that again. Hey, I'll take that versus him spamming fucking Hollow Bolt like I did. Fuck! Alright. I'm glad we at least have a fast forward option, but a nice, good old cutscene jump would be good. Oh, I did also learn about another bit of positive game news for those that might be interested. So, there's a Metroidvania, shocker. Shockingly, I know, water's wet, sky's blue, grass is green. Will talks about Metroidvanias that he likes. There's a Metroidvania that got announced a while back called, I got an email about it. It was like Clock something. Where'd it go? Chronoscript. Similar. Clock Chrono. Chronoscript, which is a Metroidvania that has you exploring through story pages, and it looks really cool. But the other really cool thing about it is the people working on it. So the two names in particular that made me go like, oh shit, when I saw them were Yasunori Mitsuda, the composer for Chrono Trigger, as well as a lot of the Xenoblade games, I think all 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games, and the character designer for Bayonetta are involved in this game. I did not know this going into this game, and I was like, oh shit, and I learned about it because a demo was unveiled recently for it, and yeah, that's a very exciting thing. You can count for certain I will play that for a demo day stream. I just was really excited because I was like, oh shit. Like, I was already interested because it looked really well made and cool, but you attach some fucking well-known names like that onto your game? Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna play it. So, that was a cool thing to see. Cloak evasion. Oh my god. Ramza misses the jump because, of course. Oh wait, no, he doesn't miss the jump.
What revolution do you...
This fight is really something. This is a big ass difficulty spike for me. Are you kidding me? Are you shitting my nuts right now? No, not regular potion. Yeah, I think the game is taking the piss with me with this fight. Just end it. Like, if he gets a crit off, there's no way I'm gonna fucking survive that. Question mark, question mark. I have not seen that before.
Oricide.
Skip this. Go here, heal up again.
It's time.
There we go. Just jump on his head like Mario. I jumped on your head, Weegraf, like Mario. All right. So the firebombs have not been fucking hitting this guy at all. So, shuriken. God damn it. Oh, God. And of course, it doesn't go off until after Ramza and... okay. And it misses. Honestly, my luck in this fight is piss poor. Genuinely. Try from the start. Because I have a feeling it can't happen. I'm just having some shit luck because this shitter keeps fucking...
Auracite is the work.
Fuck. All right. Cool. Love that. I'm actually getting frustrated. Like, this is actually a very frustrating fight.
Auracite is the work of deep.
Move through this, and then...
It's time.
I meant to hit attack, not jump. Okay. What's the point of even positioning Ramza the way I do when he's going to end up in that particular spot? Finally. Okay, one of those fucking hits. I think this is going to end up in the same position. Actually, it's going to be worse. You know what? No. The strategy that I've got there isn't working. It's getting a start, but the problem is it groups Ramza and our ninja together, and if that happens, then that's basically a guaranteed bad start. So let me just really, once we get to that phase, let me really think this shit through. Probably not to gun it immediately, even though his fucking range is insane. There. Poke him down. Okay, then you summon your little posse. Okay, so if I have Ramza go to that, it'd be a bad idea. Well, what if I just had him jump to him immediately? No, it'd be a bad idea. I feel like him jumping on the minion does work.
I must act.
I just should not have her and Ramza grouped together like that. There we go. Wow, he really hates my ninja. I just can't have them grouped together in any capacity. That's just it. Like, they have to be completely separate. All right. Oracite is the work of demons. Oracite does blockchains and data centers, Weegraf. Do you not understand that? The pollution that it causes. The moral integrity that's being compromised. The artists losing their job. It doesn't matter. Everybody should be able to be an artist. But the process is part of the reason for growth. Do you have any updates on MagFest? See tickets show up? No. I suspect that those tickets tend to be available potentially on September. I don't know any other specifics. I would recommend following their Blue Sky if you want updates from them. Actually, let me share that in the chat real quick. Let me find that for you real quick, Combo. This is their MagFest page. Or this is MagFest's Blue Sky, so you can follow them there to get updates on the convention, as well as like their correlating conventions in different areas, because they have those. Because I have been keeping an eye on it. I just haven't seen if passes are available yet, because one, I'm not on Blue Sky a whole lot due to my job. Like, I'm just not. Excuse me. And two, I've been so busy. I've been fucking busy and tired and not really in the mindset to think about MagFest right now because it's so far off. Yeah, like the last update from them is that they're looking for people to GM for their Pathfinder games that they're hosting at the convention, which is cool. It's cool that they're doing that. That's a pretty neat idea. Actually, Wheatgraph wouldn't believe in data centers, I think. All the other nobles, even Dice Dark, like, yeah. But Wheatgraph's whole thing is that he got corrupted because he just saw that his own efforts were amounting to nothing. Haste herself up. She keeps missing casting it on herself. That was the one that Ramza was jumping. Oh my god, that worked. Oh, thank fuck.
How?
Oh, right, she only has potions and antidotes. Alright, well.
Where to?
Please don't miss. Why? Why do you miss? Why must those attacks miss? Also, ad starts in about 4.5 minutes, heads up. I'm gonna lose my ninja. I'm gonna lose my ninja because of these fucking RNG chances. Man. Yep. To restart again. Oh my god. This is a fucking endeavor of a fight. I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna be looking at after this one, because this one's, if the next one is genuinely as egregious, I believe I have I believe I have the option to lower the difficulty level, which I normally never tend to do unless I'm really having a hard time. But I'm having a really hard time here. Because if it's not the ludicrous damage and the range of his attacks, it's RNG just deciding to trip me. Like, repeatedly pull the chair out from under me here. I have no words. Like, y'all have heard my words about this. And this isn't as, and I did grind. I genuinely did. Ramza is like 8 levels higher and this shit is happening. So I don't know if it's an equipment thing or what.
It's time.
What happens if I try to get at him through the fire here? Didn't think so.
It's fine.
Fuck this guy. Alright. Alright, the ad break is gonna start real soon, so... Start up. Yep, go goat man. And BRB everybody, so 3 minutes of ads, hour of no pre-rolls after, hydrate, stretch, do whatever you need to do. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Alright. So... let's start with... Ramza, you go here to heal up. No, don't do that. Heal here. The ninja will go here because Weegraph / Bellius just has a fucking hatred for my ninja for some reason. Like, just despises her. I don't know what happened. I don't know if she, like... Maybe she put milk in before her cereal, and that pissed him off to the point where he goes like, I must destroy you now. You don't disrespect Cinnamon Toast Crunch with that. You don't disrespect it. Alright, there's no helping her because she's just at the center and Cyclops is going to happen no matter what. Best we can do is... Please, for the love of God, work! Please. Son of a bitch. I guess that Zodiac shit really is more important than expect. Fuck me! Alright. And of course he moves just out of the way. Alright. This is the disastrous one. Like, it's all disastrous, really.
Auracite is the work of deep... It's fine.
There we go. Alright, that didn't last as long as the fucking last one. Holy shit. Well, that's different. Okay. Shit.
Ready.
Alright, who's it hitting? Black Mage? Yep. Okay. Thank God she finally hasted herself. Alright. Are you kidding me? Why could you immediately go after her? What the fuck? What is the cast time on that? It feels so variable. Sorry, I'm genuinely getting frustrated with this fucking fight.
Weegraph.
What's the difficulty options? I retry from the start. That was gonna be an unmitigated disaster, but that in particular was some fucking shit. Like, at one turn you have him waiting a few turns from everybody else before he can do something, and then the next he can just do it immediately after? What? He did not have haste on him. This fight is just... This fight's unfun. I'm not having fun with this fight. This fight is pissing me off, actually. If only he could just fucking drop right there, but nope. Not that simple. Preemptive raise. And we'll do a haste on the Black Mage, because if the Time Mage can't fucking land a single attempt on herself, or only like 44% of the time, then just do it on others. And of course he misses. Alright, that's done. She doesn't live this, I think. No. Nope. I did not know he could confuse people too. Alright. Alright. Alright, alright. Oh boy. Okay. Because, like, a lot of things otherwise, this game's really cool. It's just this fight is really not making this fun. I'm gonna do something. Oh, interesting. It autosaves. Oh, that's probably also why I died that quickly. Alright. I was seeing if whether or not I could, like, just change the difficulty options, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make this by the 3-hour mark, chat. I'm going to be completely blunt with you. I don't think it's a matter of me even grinding because, you know, as I said, we are very high level versus WeGraph right now. And it's not a matter of levels. It's genuinely been a matter of RNG just deciding to be a bitch to me and just the general difficulty of the fight. Just a lot of odds are stacked against us here. And it's not making this easy.
It's time.
Because it is possible. Like, the thing is like, I do enough damage to him. I do enough damage to him and the lackeys he summons to at the very least make a decent dent. It's just the problem is their attacks happen so fast and are so widespread. Like, if I do end up beating this before the 3-hour mark, I may just save and probably, like, cool off, because this fight has just been the fucking pits.
Now then. Now then.
Auracite is the work of demons.
No, at least he's not healing himself. Like, if he was using chakra to heal himself, oh man, like I would not be happy.
It's time.
Okay. All right. He's the objective, so really, it's just the problem is his cronies do so much damage too.
We grab.
Where to?
Behold my might.
Didn't think so. Didn't think that'd work.
Oricite.
I have no words. I'm honestly got no words. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm just genuinely frustrated right now because I've been on this fight for hours of this playthrough, and despite so many good things, this is a low point for me. This fucking fight has just been really getting on my nerves. Alright. Like, I understand there's probably a bunch of strategies out there, but I did follow a guide. Almost to the T. Only thing I was missing was Shockwave. And frankly, that was not helping me. If anything, it got me worse results than what I was having earlier. So, yeah. Not for nothing, but I'm not taking a fucking guide's advice again. Because there's just so much random shit that can happen with this, with all of the RNG. And just how arbitrary, like, the hatred some units may have versus mine might be. I may have to come out of this fight and then do something else on this, because I don't know what I'm doing that's not working, and I don't know what I did in the other attempt that wasn't working, because frankly, I did what the guide recommended as far as the party dynamic was concerned. I even got that high-level thunder skill specifically to have this work, but yeah, it's I gotta come back to this with something else, or find another guide that doesn't, like, that... Because they made it just sound like such a simple thing of, like, just grind it up to get to, you know, good monk level, and then this thing and that thing, and then, you know, at the very least it'd make it relatively more manageable. But that's the problem. This fight is hard to fucking manage. It's hard to fucking manage. Like, are you fucking kidding me? It's hard to manage because you've got multiple enemies that can do shit tons of damage at afar. Sometimes they're able to just do it on the same cast turn, which is fucking asinine if you ask me. I don't know if I just may have gotten particularly unlucky, or like, maybe that's just it. Maybe this fight's just an unlucky time for me. But the objective is to kill him first, so... Ugh.
One step at a time.
And what doesn't help is that Ramza, like, for some reason does not have any levels of evasion. So, oh well. Oh, hazed on both. Wonderful.
I shall not yield.
See what I mean? Like, y'all see this, right? Alright, last attempt, and then I'm gonna call it if I lose again, or when I lose again, because frankly, maybe I just grind everybody up and just grind up a fuck ton of money, get a fuck ton of good equipment, and just try to fucking power through this, because this fucking fight has been the bane of my goddamn existence with this game. Like, I've had some walls, but at the very least, there's been consistent ways to at least get over it. This has just been atrocious. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. Fuck this fight. Fuck you, WeGraph. Alright. So, sorry to kind of anticlimactically ended it on having to go, like... I really just genuinely need to rethink everything that I'm doing wrong here. Like, this probably is the closest I've come to a rage quit on stream. Like, I wouldn't so much call this as, like... I wouldn't so much as say, like... No, it is infuriating, honestly, because there's just so many things that have been going south in that fight that feels just so... I don't know how else to describe it, honestly. I really, really don't. Because the monk build at least was doing well in the gates. But I just don't get what I'm doing wrong here. Like, once it reaches WeGraph, it's like the game just decides to keep kicking me in the balls over and over. And Thundaja does genuinely do a lot of damage. Gravigra, when it can hit, does a lot of damage. But the problem is, they are moving and attacking faster than I can even get shit off. And their attacks are just so wide range, too. Like, y'all are seeing it. I'm having some fucking trouble here. So, maybe it is a job point situation. Maybe it's just genuinely I need to get more skills from these job points and just get the builds set. So I guess that's what I'll do before I play this game next time. So yeah, sorry to get kind of pissed right now, chat. I'm sorry that I'm kind of lost my cool here. But y'all saw this. Y'all saw this. I tried even what a guide recommended. Didn't work. So yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. So, thanks for sticking around, whether you lurked or chatted. I really appreciate it. Sorry again for just kind of... Like, I don't try to fly off the handle or get mad at games a lot of the time, because most of the time, yes, it is the player's fault. But y'all saw some of that RNG that was happening at me there, and it's a very stacked against the odds situation that I'm dealing with. So, yeah, so I'm gonna just grind up off stream, get levels, get job skills, try to rearrange some things. Honestly, that Swift spell casting thing might be just something I do for a few of the spellcasters I've got. And because like the fucked up thing is that I can like deal the damage out equally, like in equal measures on that front, but the problem is that they're getting their damage off faster and in larger areas than me. Like, you're seeing that he can cast Cyclops damn near, like, he casts Cyclops and the spell activates within, like, literally directly after. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. So, yeah, I'll probably look up some more guides, but I think it genuinely is. There's some skills that could really streamline that fight down, and I need to get those. So, that's what I'll plan on. So yeah, thanks for joining me, though. I appreciate it. Sorry that this kind of became 2 streams of me bashing my head against the Wii graph wall, but, you know, we'll get to it. We'll get past it. I'm just miffed. That's it. I'm just miffed. I'm miffed at my chances here. But yeah, take care of yourselves, everybody. Stay hydrated. Keep your postures checked. If you if you want to see when I'm live next, be sure to follow me over on my Twitch channel for YouTube watchers, and follow my Blue Sky to see when I'm going live next. And yeah, I will hope to see you all next time. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one.